Hello and welcome to the show. Today I am going to be giving the army one of their toughest tests yet, as I'm going to be trying to escape with a tank, the Leopard 2A6 to be precise. Now the army are going to have a tough time doing very much to slow this vehicle down. For once I have the tremendous strength advantage, I have the firepower advantage as well. However, I don't have the speed, and this is where it's going to be challenging for me, because while yes, one-on-one, I will beat any of the army vehicles. However, they can keep throwing more and more of them at me, and I might not have the speed, in fact I'm unlikely to have the speed, to properly be able to get away from them. I'm going to have to use some clever tactics and hope that I get a little bit lucky. Now, as I said, I do have the firepower. We have a full complement of weapons. However, I am going to avoid using them for the most part. A couple of reasons. The first one being that I am quite likely to do damage to myself when firing them. Or there is a risk of, if I'm sort of too close to my target, or a vehicle drives in front of me at the last second as I'm firing at something else. Equally, if I sort of graze something is on fire, it's coming barreling towards me and explodes on the front of my vehicle, that is likely to put me out. So I will tend not to shoot at the cars. Also, a secondary reason is that with all of the mods and craziness going on, the game is rather temperamental, and adding extra explosions and shenanigans can make it crash sometimes. So yeah, we probably won't use the turret against cars, not that we need to. We have more than enough strength to push just about everything out of the way. What we will use it against is helicopters. That was fantastic. Oh, please roll over. Please roll over. How the bloody hell is that thing still flying? That can't be flying anymore. Indeed it isn't. I've eaten a tree. Well, actually, no, a tree has eaten the tank, to be more precise. I love how that bloody tree is much more effective at stopping the tank than anything the army is going to do. You can throw your vehicles underneath. See? Nothing. Not a single mile-an-hour difference there. Oh, I was trying to be cheeky and just clip the tail rotor off it. Well, that took everything out, so that didn't work. Yeah, well done, trees. They are very, very dangerous. You there look like you could do without a tail rotor. Oh, I'm kind of hoping that they were going to go down with just taking the tail rotor off, but I don't think that can quite work. Right, if we see any more cargo bombs, we are going to try and roll them. Okay, we're going to try and roll a cargo bomb using a tank shell, because that is a thing that I should be spending my time doing. I don't know where the army have gone. They've given up already. There's just nothing around here. Hey guys, oh, there's a car. Well, there was a car. Amazing work. Oh, there's a police car. I didn't really mean to run you over. I don't actually particularly want to run. The cars are more of an issue than the trucks. I can use the barrel of the tank as the SWAT, and that is by far the most fun and most effective method of getting rid of vehicles, like as is amply demonstrated there. And the likes of barracks that are normally such a nightmare to deal with are the best things to be dealing with this. Oh, I can't get it low enough at the back to swat them out of the way. Oh, bugger. They're going to just sort of harass me. His vehicle's getting stuck underneath me. That is the big fear here. If we have the Crusaders and the Messers throwing themselves at me and wedging the vehicles underneath the front, because, well, this is going to climb over them. You saw what it did to the police car. It's going to climb over the Crusaders and the Messers. If they get stuck underneath and explode, that's most likely the way that I'm going to die in all of this. We shall have to wait and see. You are at a safe height. Yep, you are just about at a safe height, and now you've gone behind a hill. There is so many barracks. I really want to skewer all of them, but equally... No, police car! That was a... Oh, God. That was a scary moment. You see, the army vehicles can't actually get underneath me, but the police cars can, the few of them that spawn. And, we're slightly carrying a barracks with us. Yeah, police car driving directly underneath us and exploding himself on the back of my tank. Again, another way that we could go out. I'm so glad they bounce off and they don't go underneath me, because otherwise we would be in trouble. Yes, come on, barracks. Come on, barracks. I want to play more Swat the Army Car. And you don't want to play Swat the Army Car? Oh, bugger. The army cars are up ahead. I'm going to spend too long, I think, looking back to see what chaos I've caused, when I should really be looking forward to see, you know, where the bloody hell I'm going. Not that I'm really going very fast, but there's just going to be army vehicles missing a wheel, or possibly both of their front wheels, from ramming into the back of me. Oh, That was some interesting physics. Of course, using the barrel as a SWAT, it wasn't intended to, does create some interesting physics. So, while we launch many an army vehicle, there is also the possibility that we're going to launch the tank, because the barrel's going to get caught in something and physics is going to have a wobbly, and yeah, the tank might go flying. I just love how effective it is. Oh god, that's not the great... Don't want to push a vehicle into a wall. It's not going... Well, I say it's not going to explode me. It's going to kill me because of the vehicle explosion. The tank can survive a 40-mile-an-hour bump into the wall, but squashing another car, the other car isn't going to survive it, and yeah, that explosion is liable to cause problems for me. Skewer the barracks. Uh-oh. Well, I mean, that's one way to... No. Tank. Uh-oh. We might have somehow... Oh, no, we've been defeated by a barracks. No, barrel, I actually need you to go down because I need you to hit me. Hit the ground. Not hit me. Hit the ground would be good. Woo! We're free! Bye-bye. We shall celebrate our freedom by rolling a Crusader. Where the bloody hell am I going to go in this city to do anything about... Whoa! To do anything about these... There's a cargo bob, helicopters and cars in general. I think we can actually outmaneuver the cars if I have a clever plan. I have a cunning plan that might just work. Because this will climb over stuff, I can actually climb over like the railings for the overpasses and for bridges and so on, so I can jump onto lower parts of the motorway or jump off the motorway into other areas. Priuses! There are two for one on Prius destruction. There we go. There are so many Priuses. There are so many Priuses to run over. Life is good. Life is good indeed, although these cars are annoyingly running quite clear of everything. Now, don't you dare get exploded by a Prius. That would be a very, very poor way to go. I love how the Priuses are actually surviving these hits really quite well, and the army just... the army's just hard. Shall we try our jumping over the bridge tactic here? This might not be a bad place to do it, actually. Right. Well, we've brought a Messer with us. Oh, Messer has exploded. That was a little bit close for comfort, really. I did see somewhere where I wanted to go. Well, they survived that. Well done, guys. I'm impressed. I wasn't expecting them to have walked away from that. Right, my cunning plan involves... can we climb this wall? This might be a little bit of a push too far. Yeah, that was always likely to happen. No, it was worth a try at least. My cunning plan did involve jumping down in the storm drains. I'm not sure we're going to have enough time before a vehicle cottons on to where we are. We need to lose the helicopters. Helicopter, there we go. You can have an issue. That's one helicopter down. We need the other helicopter to have an issue, or we could go play in the kind of overpasses bit. This could work out quite neatly, because the helicopter's not really going to be able to see me, is he, up here? But, the army vehicles spawn. Hey, don't mind me. Just, I'm coming this way, okay? If you want to get in... Oh, no! Oh, we clipped the wall. Bugger. We clipped the wall, and that exploded the truck. I wanted to push him just under the storm drain. That didn't work. That was one of the fears. Yeah, exploding vehicle taking me out. That didn't quite work. That did not go to plan. And now I have just been having a thought. You see, inside the city, trying to get away from all of the cars is very difficult. There are so many places for them to spawn. And one of my easiest strategies for outrunning the army is to lose the helicopters in a straight line and then dive off-road. It has worked very well for numerous supercars and other off-road racing vehicles. Now, the tank doesn't have anywhere near the speed to outrun the helicopters in a straight line. But it doesn't need to, because it has a cannon. So, here is what I am thinking. If we can... Just the front of the helicopter rolling down the road. If we can shoot down all the helicopters and before they respawn and come after me, dive off-road, maybe it'll work. Maybe it'll work for the tank. It's certainly going to be worth a try. Now, the helicopters are a little bit... Oh, crap. We've got taken out by a bloody telephone wire post bit. The helicopters aren't always the easiest things to shoot down, of course, because I can't aim the turret that far up, so we are going to rely on being able to get them in the right place at the right time to shoot down, and then we're going to have to dive ourselves off-road fairly sharpish. Now, I am thinking of a couple of areas where this might be doable. Helicopter, are you? We have a cargo bob. There we go. Oh, god damn it, we can't roll the cargo bob. That helicopter there is being annoyingly too high. And you are still alive. You survived 3 hits now? I know one shot did miss. That thing is just... They are so tough. Something else did explode. There we go. He's a goner now. Yeah, my great plan was to get back. We're going to get on the motorway. Still taking out all of the helicopters that we possibly can. Crusaders, please vacate the area. No, please get out of the way. Please do not sit in front of me while on fire. I do not want that. Helicopter... Oh, no, missed. I was a little too eager on that one. There we go. Helicopter down. Right. We have removed the helicopters. We have actually not removed the helicopters really at the point where I wanted to, but never mind. Why did I pit maneuver a Jeep? I didn't really need to. I pit maneuvered it because I could, basically. You can roll over there. He took off its wheel, although it did catch fire and all of that. That was a little bit risky. It's just too much fun. It's too much fun swatting the stuff out of the way. Admittedly, that one there, he did kind of drive straight at me, so you can go... We can go around the back of you. We're just giving them a little nudge to make them know that they were being an idiot in trying to fight with a tank. I think that's a fairly sensible thing to do, really. Give them a reminder that it is not a good idea to argue with a tank. And barracks we're going to swipe over because it's entertaining, really. You are continuing... Look, did you not learn your lesson from the opening swipe? That it was not a good idea to fight with a tank. Okay? It is not a good idea to fight... I would explode you, but I don't want the consequences of me cocking that one up and killing myself. Basically, I should be okay, but I just know with my luck and track record with this sort of thing that, yeah, that is the kind of stuff that will kill me. Either that or a Prius. I'm very surprised, actually, that last attempt it wasn't the Prius that killed me. Shall we go for some awesome tank stunts? Probably not the wisest of ideas, let's be honest. Not that they were the greatest of stunts, either. Okay, well, the helicopters are nowhere to be seen, but I'm not actually quite in a place to... dive off-road yet. Up there in the wind farm there are roads that will spawn the army vehicles, so we've got to go a little bit further along here. The army are kind of just messing around in the grass at the moment. Oh, that's bad. Nope. We're going to try and get through here. Oh, I couldn't quite pick it up. I was hoping we could skewer a Crusader and then carry it around as a trophy, but that was not to be. Right, you cars continue to fight behind me. I could do with perhaps a little bit of space between me and the vehicles pursuing when I do come to dive off-road. That's not going to help matters, is it? You can block off that guy. We've still got to go further. We've really got to get past the petrol station, past this turn-off, and then we can go down, head towards the beach. And that should do the trick. Just got to keep an eye out for helicopters. And any helicopters that do appear, we have got to... We've got a trophy! We've got a trophy messer! Oh! Holy crap! That was amazing. We've done a backflip in a tank and then we're back to going again. That is stunt of the day right there. That is the best stunt I'm going to do. I was so happy about the trophy. Oh, we've got another one. Yes, we've got another trophy. Woo! We shall... Oh, no. Oh! Ah! These trophies are dangerous, okay? These trophies are really risky to be carrying around, I think. Take out the helicopter. Take out the helicopter. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Go down. That's taken 4 shells until it is finally subdued. It might even still be going. It is. Have another one. No, have that one. There we go. We've finally got rid of that bugger. Oh, hey guys. Don't mind. Ooh, fire. Fire bad. Fire bad indeed. Don't mind me here. Right, we're through. We're through. We're through. There's another cargo bob that demands some bullets. I should have left the police helicopters because I think it's going to be spawning in more army ones now. Should have left them ones in until later, I think, to go and take out. You're at a prime opportunity for removal. Oh crap! And I've got to worry about aiming at the helicopters and navigating the army cars. I mean, you are smoking quite heavily. We should probably start thinking about. But I think we might have missed our opportunity. I got so busy trying to take out the helicopters, I forgot that I'm supposed to be diving off-road. Don't take out the lovely muscle car. Right, off-road. Here we come. We are... Okay, that's actually quite cleanly across that barrier. Right, helicopter. You are really my only fear now. I can't get my barrel to look up at you. Oh, no, and of course, the incredibly strong barrier for the train there. That is another thing to fear. They are... they are the toughest things in existence, them. Hell, them and the bushes. Them and the bushes. Right, get the helicopter. Oh, he's going to land down. No, he's got it going again. There we go. Not going to get it going from that. That is a helicopter removal. Right. Tank, we're going to the beach. And hopefully the army won't be following us. If they do, we're going to have to shoot them. There we go. Oh, crap. That's what I fear. Literally, my fears came true. That's why I'm not shooting at these army vehicles more. Oh. Well, 2 of them tried. I killed one, the other killed themselves, basically. We are on the beach. We are free of helicopters. We are free of army vehicles, I believe. There are some jet skis as well. That would make a good getaway vehicle. Ooh, shall we go... I was going to say, shall we go play in those trees over there? They look like they give us some lovely, lovely cover. I am slightly wary that helicopters might spawn in and soldiers may be running down the hills towards us. But we shall have to wait and see. These trees do look like prime cover for a tank when it comes to escaping helicopters. Yes, this is how you do things. Right, let us go and hide in here. Now, I've got to be very, very careful with spinning the camera around and glitching the turret out. You saw what happened with our trophies, so yeah, this is going to be a case of sort of I can't really look around very much because the turret's going to get caught on something. I would say though, this is a pretty solid strategy. Okay, never mind. The dot that I was worried about on the map is a lot further back than I thought they were. So yeah, we're just going to sit inside the trees. Camouflage is working well, and we have done it! So, you can outrun the army with a tank. Just takes a little bit of creativity. Now, shall we see what does happen when we attack the trees? Oh, the turret stopped. I was hoping for big physics glitch. It's just, it kind of spins the tank around a little bit, and then the turret goes, yeah, I can't move anymore, and then it stops. Oh, no silly tank flying for us there. That is disappointing. But, as far as getting away from the army goes, not disappointing at all. Hey guys, oh, you're just... Oh, okay. Oh, that is fantastic. No, come back. Come back. You've got to be clotheslined by a tank barrel once more. And, oh no, wait, you're too far away. Come here. Come here. And, oh no, you did a sensible thing. Even if it was slightly diving underneath the tank, you actually did do a... This shouldn't be as fun as it is, but it is. Ragdoll physics in games are the best thing ever, and you can... Oh, no! No. Where are you going? Where are you going? Come back. I forgot I can't hit them when they're behind the tank. Oh, well dodged, good sir. Well dodged indeed. Now we are going to... He's getting the hang of this game. No, he's out of range as well. No, come back. You must be swatted by the tank back. No. This is surprisingly awkward to... don't run underneath. I don't want to run you over. I just want to smack you with the barrel. There we go. That will do. You have survived all of that. You are free to go. Yeah, tank does indeed get away from the army with a bit of ingenious planning. Oh, now the police are... You were... Oh, never mind. You were fine when I was playing Swat the Pedestrian, but now I've let them run away. Now you're angry at me. Sure. Anyway, because the tank has evaded the army, it must now go through an even tougher challenge. And of course, that particular challenge would be to try and get the tank down the dangerous road. Of course, the strength of this vehicle, I have no doubt we will make it to the road. And the normal issue we have with completing the course, the barracks, well, that's not really going to be a problem here because they can do absolutely bugger all against the tank, as we see so amply demonstrated here. Normally it's these blocking the road, slowing you down that cause the issue, but yeah, they're not going to do anything against a tank. The tank is, well, you know, ideally suited to getting them out of the way. The things that we are likely to have a problem with, well, initially I was thinking that, well, simply the off-road handling of a tracked vehicle is rather challenging. Certainly the normal vehicles from GTA 5, the Bulldozer and the Rhino tank, are horrendous going off-road. However, this one, that does not seem to be the case. The handling files for this are really rather good, as we saw on the escape attempt last time when I was bounding around off-road, and that's an impressive climb. It's, yeah, doesn't have any problems with off-roading. We are going to test this, though, as we head over to the dangerous road. I figured we might as well go explore some of, like, the sand dune areas and whatnot. I'm still trying to roll one of them, but I don't think it's quite going to work. This does feel a lot more solid when it comes to the off-roading. So I think me kind of driving myself off the dangerous road is perhaps not going to be so much of a thing. Yeah, this is much nicer at heading over here than the normal tank would be. The biggest concern of all is an odd one, because it is going to be the Crusaders. Why, you might ask? Well, they are the most likely thing to get stuck under the front of the tank. And if one of them gets wedged under the front of this while we are travelling at relatively high speeds on a very narrow road, I can lose control just for long enough that I will end up off the course, and that would not be particularly good. That is probably the most likely way that I'm going to end up in trouble, if I'm honest. The rest of the stuff is not so much of a problem. We will have to wait and see. I mean, this could have just issues simply climbing some of the hills. I don't know how good it's going to be at getting up them. I'm trying to sort of clip the cargo bob there to get it to roll over. It's not working. Oh, we got it to nosedive though instead. Wait, land on... we couldn't quite get it to nosedive and land on my tank. Not that it would probably be a good idea to have that land on my tank. Also, that was a dumb idea as well, climbing over that. Cargo bob, go away. There we go. You're going to come down for a nice peaceful land. He's still bloody going. That could be a different one, I guess. You... Oh, just about got the skids. Sorry, my voice chose that particular moment to give up. You, get out of the way. No, don't go underneath. Do not go underneath the bloody tank. You, out. You're down now. We have finally got rid of the... I have a new appreciation for just how tough those cargo bobs are. Surviving all of that punishment. Oh! Ah! I made the joke about a cargo bob landing on me. I didn't quite expect that to come quite so true. God damn it, right. You can... Oh, I was distracted by bushes. Come on, go down. There we go. Cargo bob down. And dealt with. Right. We are free of helicopters. Quite nice to be free of helicopters, to be honest. Not that they can actually do a huge amount to me, as I said earlier. I don't know how many bullets it takes to kill a tank, but it's much more likely for me to explode myself than for them to ever, or for me to ever find out how many bullets it is that it does take to slow one of these things down, because, yeah, they are, as you can imagine, rather strong. Now, this little part might be... I say problematic. It's not problematic in the sense of me getting pushed around. It's problematic in the sense of something getting stuck and exploding. That's, again, the real fear that I have here. But we made it across the first of the bridges. I don't really want to go play in the water. This doesn't have the speed and won't have the momentum going into the rivers to come flying out the other side. And it's just too risky for me drowning myself. It's not something that I want to be risking when we are this close to the dangerous road. Flinging stuff around with crazy physics is equally not something I really want to be risking, but something that is going to happen regardless of what I try and do on the most part. I mean, I could make things easier, but it's scooping these out of the way is so much more helpful than trying to do anything else that it's worth the risk, pretty much. Oh crap! This is a lot of vehicles ahead of me. All right, use the barrel to stop the momentum, and then try and push the trucks into one another and get them to effectively clear a path for me. Uh-oh. You're going to be... No, you're not going to be a trophy. Right, you're gone. You are going to be a trophy. This is fantastic. I love it. So I figured out how to get things unhappy. You carry a trophy and then you hit something and it launches the trophy skyward. In fact, we've got this trophy well and truly stuck. Sorry, you've got to go. Otherwise, you're going to glitch me out and cause issues. Oh, he kept it out of the water and it's still moving. Okay, that might... all of the tank backflips and so on are impressive. That might have been the most impressive bit I've seen, though. Whoa! We got attacked by a tree. For that to have been carried, taken so much damage, flung at the water, he saved it at the last second, and then got it going again. I kind of hope he's in the train of vehicles behind me. I don't think he was, though. I think it may have despawned by now. Yep, you can't do your normal tactics, Army. You can't do your normal tactics at all. Come on, tank. Okay, we are actually good. to climb this path. You have killed some of my momentum, and you are on fire. That's the fear. That is the real fear, of course, of oh, no, don't get stuck. Don't get stuck. There we go. And of course, if we do get kind of wedged in a corner, it might be possible to get the tank stuck. We do have the barrel that can be used as a, well, wiggleless free, essentially. It's a little bit awkward at times to try and get that to work properly, but it's better than I'd get with a normal vehicle, so I'm going to take it. I wonder if we could get up Chiliad as well. I wasn't really thinking this was going to have the power to really climb Chiliad. I seem to remember when I tried with the Rhino, it didn't work, but it's been a very long time since I have tried, so that might not be the case. Now, don't go smacking that truck too much because it's against something solid and it could explode. Try and collect all the vehicles up. Uh-oh. No, you get out of the way. Tank can get going again. I think my fears about the Crusaders might not really be realised too much because they throw themselves off the mountain. The barracks don't throw themselves off the road as much, and that's why they tend to, well, that and their giant size are why they tend to cause so much issue for me in the other vehicles. The Crusaders and Messers do have a habit of just flinging themselves off the road. Oh, this is going to be a bad place. I realised too late. I was already committed to going forward when I realised that the bloody barracks was on fire. That's the problem. I figured the one thing that we couldn't quite defeat is a big group of them kind of all exploding around you. Yeah, the multiple explosions around the tanks are the problems with it. It's almost too strong for its own good. It causes too much devastation and then ends up essentially self-destructing. However, it can get away from the army with relative ease, a little bit of planning, and it can be done. It also makes for some very, very entertaining games, and trying to claim trophies of army vehicles is fantastic fun. However, that is going to be it for this video, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.